What's good, my people? You tuned in to the Bite Brothers Urban Podcast Network. I'm your host, Big Boss Simps. So let's get right into this shit. So check it out. The name of this show today is The Simp Makes It Harder for the King. I'm gonna get into a lot of shit when it comes to kings and when it comes to simps. The noticeable difference between both of the individuals, which one thing we do have in common. We do have the outer shield of being a man. That's the difference. We'll be right back.
Come ride with a nigga, man. I'll read it. Yeah. After you turn the page slow, it reads the pages. The first paragraph, he reads the words amaze him. You see my life journey as I travel through mazes. Yeah, I'm judged by many, I'm in a conversation. Drop 40, make it double, but I never make it rain. Yeah, popping bottles, dog, only brings back the pain. Like Calgon, take me away. Yeah, seen many cloudy days, but I never stray. Be a better father, try to walk straight. Chat with the demons, but the hustle's in my vein. Fight with the ghosts, they wanna see me in the cage. Spin style, I can't explain the pain that I felt. But they happy when it rains. Live and die for the dollar like 1,000 slaves. Cage on the ship, freedom took away. Now the shit that I'm seeing put stress on my face for every penny.
Yo, what's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? So check it out. The name of this show is The Simp Makes It Harder for the King. As you know, I always get into, you know what I'm saying, talking about I'm an advocate for the black man because I feel like the black man is at an all-time peak. Don't get it twisted. It's a good black man out here. It's some good kings out here. You feel me? And we got a monkey on our back that we trying to shake every motherfucking day. You feel me? But we managing to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we have done it from generation to generation. And it's going to continue. You know what I'm saying? But as it continues, it seems like more things are in place to stop our growth. You know, so just off of that in general, it's hard being a black man. It's hard out here for a motherfucking king. You feel me? But hell, hey, what you gonna do? I consider myself a king. I'm not about to bow down. You feel me? I'm not about ready to throw in the motherfucking towel. I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my motherfucking head and I'm gonna keep it rolling. But anyway, so check it out. So to the simps, this is a message directly aimed talking to you. You. Yes, you. The fucking simp. Yeah, you. Oh, don't look around. Hey, he ain't on the side of you. Well, maybe. But he's right there. I ain't pointing at him. The fucking simp. You are. You need to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Out here simping for these bras. Out here simping, man. Where's your goddamn alpha blood? You don't even possess it. It don't exist. You gonna simp? That's what's in your DNA. You have DNA simping blood. That's what you got. You in the bloodline of simping. You feel me? You wake up, go to sleep, eat, simping. You feel me? You chase chicks. You put chicks on pedestals that should not belong there. All in the same time are doing what you do best. Simping. Okay, so anyway. So check it out, man. So You have a king, right? A king, man, is I don't want to explain what a king is. Check my other videos out, educate yourself, and come back to this one. If you don't understand, if you fall off track, you know what I'm saying? You can reference my earlier videos to get a perspective of what I'm talking about. So I consider a king a brother that holds himself up highly. You feel me? Not perfect at all. No one is perfect. But a true king recognizes his weaknesses. You feel me? And he deals with them accordingly. That's a king. All men are not kings. It is considered that a man is born potentially to be a king, but somewhere down the line, he developed these simping qualities about himself that takes over his DNA. You feel me? So it disqualifies him of thinking like a king, going about his everyday life, thinking like a king. The moves he makes, right, is not what a king would do. So the simping DNA has entered, you dig, his bloodline. This is pure fact. So the message to the kings and to the simps, you have kings that's out here doing what they're supposed to do. You dig? Making shit happen. Looking at things in a positive direction and focusing on what needs to be focused on. There's a lot of single simps out here that kind of entwine with the divine nature of men and women, and they come in between that king meeting that potential queen, because a queen cannot be appointed unless she has been appointed by a king. Because once she has came in contact with a king, the nature of humbleness sets it to that woman. You dig? And she's humble. So by that, she understands the way a king moves. She understands the way a king expect things to go. And he stresses that and he displays that not only by his words, but merely by his actions. That's some of the qualities of a king. It's so many, but I can't get into it right now. But this is the deal. Life is not perfect, especially for the good brothers out here. You feel me? The potential kings and the kings. Life kind of throws a curveball sometimes, and we have to think. Excuse me. Check my love. Right. Ah, shit, that's good. God damn it. But anyway, life throws a curveball. You feel me? And most of the time, a king thinks 2, 3 steps, 4 steps ahead of the game. So he can kind of avoid the curveball. You feel me? See, you know, life is not perfect. You understand? And when men and women connect and they experience that love in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? It's things that come into play, the negative um, elements that kind of ruins that bondage, that relationship that you once had. It's not the end of the world. Hey, it's what it is, man. You know, um, I don't fault nobody for that, and I don't knock anybody for that. Things are not perfect, but this the deal. It's okay to go your own way and to do your thing. And you got real decent brothers out here, man, that might had got divorced or in that process of getting divorced, you separated. Um, you have children by this woman. It could be anything. But when the children comes into play, you understand? You dig? When there's babies involved, that takes it to a whole nother level. And you got kings, you know what I'm saying? And you got decent brothers out here, man, that focuses on doing what they need to do as men to be involved with their children. And for the ones that don't have issues and y'all can co-parent, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? But the ones that can't even get on the same page to co-parent their children, it's a fucked up feeling, man, to have that stress on you. You know what I'm saying? And to go through 18 years of fuckery, bullshit, when children are involved. Um, you know, I have heard stories. I am a prime candidate through the grace of God. For the most part, my situation is not perfect, but you know, I'm grateful. I love my children, and I'm here for my children. Um, and that's what our focus is on. But at the same time, I'm an advocate for the black man, for the king, for the good brother. Because the good brother, man, is not going to not be involved with his child or children. He cannot let these goddamn streets swallow their kids up in whole and spit them out. And they just sitting there not doing shit. That is a simp. You run around, you chase pussy, right? And most of the time, when you're chasing and you're fucking, you fucking somebody else daughter. You fucking somebody else, quote unquote, baby mama. You dig? And you just contributing to the dysfunction of the bullshit, the fuckery in the black community. The Simps. that is a problem that I see, and it's a problem that I'm gonna address, and I'm gonna keep saying it until the day I fucking die. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. And if you a simp and you looking at this video and you have some discretion about it, I'm talking about your bitch ass, sucker. So you got the king that's trying to be in their children's life by any means. Because one thing about a king, man, we don't let pride overshadow the things that's important. You dig? Sometimes, man, a king knows how to put the pride aside. That's what makes a brother a king, because he knows how to deal with certain situations in certain situations. So he puts his pride aside for children because he loves his children. He wants his children to be prominent people in society. He wants his children to grow up to be somebody and to be educated and to think on their own and to have their own thoughts and to move and not worry about certain things in society and be productive and be good parents and then that turns out to be good grandparents. That's what a man wants from his offspring. I know that's what I want. Do we always get what we want? Not always. But the kings that stay productive in their children's life um, has a good chance of seeing their children succeed in life. But by God, wow. Whew. When you have a woman that has been scorned and she's now connected with a simp, bruh, the odds have fucking dropped. You dig? The odds of you being a productive parent to your kids or children has fallen greatly because you have these two stupid ass adults that's working against you. The mother energy translates into the children mind, the way they think. So when the children come around you, they see how you move. You understand? They understand it. Only from the time to where you have them and the time they go back home. That mother and that simp, right? Because the simp, he might not be saying much to the children, but he's encouraging the behavior of the mother in relation to the children. That's the problem. The simp sits back and listens to the mother talk shit about you. He sits back and witnesses how the dysfunction of the mother translates into the children. The mother has the children more of the time, most of the time, with the brothers than you have them. So she's, just put it like this, she has time, right, to get her negative thoughts into these children's minds. You understand? She's working 24 hours because she have them 24 hours. And, after a period of time, as the child develops and the children hearing this negative disposition about you coming from somebody that they look at as being a queen, which we both know uh, you're not a queen. Queens don't move like that. You feel me? But nevertheless, they look at their parent as being such. So, in the eyes of the child looking at the mother, she can't do no wrong. You understand? So she got time to put all that fuckery into psyche. You feel me? Against you, the king, the man that's stepped up, doing what he's supposed to do, has put down his pride so many times he can't even count that high. All for the well being of his children. And you have the simp there to encourage the bad behavior because he's a simp. He has no backbone. He's not a leader. He don't possess any qualities of a decent man. He's just the opposite. He's not an alpha. You know what I'm saying? He sits back and he views the negative shit, the negative talk, the negative thinking when it comes down to a brother just merely trying to be in their children's life. He's not correcting. He's not making effort to even bring dialogue to the situation to correct the wrongness that has been done. That is all the workings of a simp. See, simps makes it harder for the king. It has always been like that. It's going to continue to be like that. And I see more and more as we live our life in this society that has been plagued with dysfunctional families, fatherless families, children growing up without their pops. You feel me? I see it as being fucking the norm. This has came to be the fucking norm when it comes to black people. That is not right. It is not the norm. You feel me? It is a plague. It is a disease that has affected the black community. Um, it's almost like herpes, man. Once you get herpes, right, it's in your blood. It go dormant, but it's always there. That's like the simp. He go dormant, but guess what? The simp blood continues to flow through his body. You feel me? So the simp makes it harder for the king. Listen, man, if you're in that position and if you ever had thoughts of just trying to do what you need to do as a man, right? Hey, we stumble and fall. Hey, you get back up. You feel me? Sometimes the road ends to be a dead end road. Guess what? Back the fuck up, turn around, go to the next direction, go the other direction. You feel me? You don't stop, you don't give up. When it comes to your children, you love and you keep loving. I understand. I've been in that situation plenty of times. You don't even know. Believe that. But as a man, as a king, I have to keep pushing. I have to keep doing what I gotta do. And I gotta connect with the ones that allow me to connect. You feel me? And that's what I have to do. And it just continues. It's a continuous effort. It don't stop. And sometimes it get harder. At times it get easy. But hey, it's life. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to the kings. Keep your head up, man. Keep striving. Stay in your kids' life. They need you. You feel me? They need you. Do not allow the simp to interfere with your progress. You feel me? Don't let the simp interfere with your livelihood, your seed. When you plant your seed, man, your seed is here, man. After you dead and gone, bro. And what they see progresses to the next. So if it's positive, hey, guess what? Generation to generation to generation, it's all positive. When it's negative and they see fucked up and they think fucked up, guess what? It's a generation to generation to generation thing. So as kings, man, stay kinging, do what you gotta do. Check us out on the Bike Brothers Urban Podcast Network. If you're just tuning in and you're just checking me out, come over there, man. Like this, share it. Get down. I want all the kings to get down with a brother, man, so we can speak the truth, talk that shit, you feel me? Put it out in the atmosphere. But I can't do it alone. I need you. Get down with the movement. Hey, check us out at the Bike Brothers Podcast at gmail.com. Leave any comments, any show ideas, just your thoughts. Go back over there. Check us out on Instagram, the Bike Brothers. Leave a comment. I don't care what it is, good or bad, long as you're leaving them. And we'll check you out next time. Peace out. And fuck the simp. Sucker. Yeah.
With me for a second, man. Let me gather my thoughts together, man. Take me a little hit of this right here. Yeah. All I'm trying to do, man, is just relax and enjoy myself. Excuse me. No disrespect intended. But I just gotta take a moment, man, to relax. You feel me? Up. Yeah. Now who gon' ride with him and they gon' ride with thee? They gon' ride with me. I'ma take them to the city. We gon' ride for them. We gon' throw that L. We gon' throw them balls, man. The hell. I don't care, nigga, man. We gon' that shit. We gon' talk that, nigga. We gon' politic. Cruise in the whip on the 25th. Run through your game. You ain't got this. Yeah, I got 2 fists. They cock these. Don't make me bleed. See them in the street, dog. Run up.